Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we are just literally starting from where we started last video. Basically, I'm not even stopping. You're watching these maybe a week apart, maybe you're watching them just side by side, but either way, I have literally just started this right after the last one, so we are no really ways back, if you know what I mean. We're pretty much, if you set them up beside each other, you can see there's no difference. So let's just continue. What we're gonna want to do in this video, I think, is we've watered all our stuff basically. Now there's Willy we want to see. That's something to do in day 2, is get fishing. Basically, we're gonna want to store a ton of stuff up for the community center, and that's pretty much what we're gonna be doing for this video. So there's Willy. So I'll just let this cutscene play out. Ahoy there, son. Heard there's a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet you. I'm starting to unwind from the month out at the salty seas. It was a big haul. I sold a lot of good fish. Finally saved enough money to buy me a new rod. Here, I want you to have my old fishing rod. It's important to me that the art of fishing stays alive. And hey, maybe I'll buy something from the shop once in a while. You received a bamboo pole. There's good water in the valley, all kinds of fish. Oh yeah, my shop's back open now, so if you come by and need supplies, I'll also buy anything you catch. If it smells, it sells, heh? That's what my pappy used to say. Okay, so now we've unlocked the fishing rod, so now we'll be fishing. This is what we're gonna be doing today. Hopefully we'll catch a good few fish. Obviously I don't know all the things in the community center off by heart, but I know roughly what we're gonna need. So I'll know kinda if it is in the community center or not. So anyway, here's our first fish. It's kinda hard when you're starting out. You have a very small kind of bar. But we're gonna catch this, no problem. No matter what, the first fish you catch, you're gonna catch it. A lot of people say, that fishing is really hard, but in my opinion, it's not too bad. Maybe people aren't saying that anymore. Maybe that's just people used to say that, but now they're not. Anyway, let's continue. Sometimes, well, I'm not doing this anymore, but I used to, in the Switch version, I usually play on the PlayStation, and if you hit the X button on the controller, you can bob it up and down. But the replacement of that button on the Switch is A, but it's not in the same place as on a PS4 controller. Now, that is a bad thing, because what happens is I'm pressing the same button, the same place that the button used to be on a PlayStation controller, and basically that exits out of the fishing menu. So I might finally be able to have the chance of catching a legendary fish, and I just press B, and then that's just gone. Although luckily I'm not doing that anymore. I haven't got to that point where I can catch legendary fish yet, so we're all good. So anyway, we got 2 good fish, a newspaper, and another good fish. Hopefully we'll make a decent amount of money from fishing. Fishing is pretty profitable, I'm not gonna lie. I like fishing, because it brings a lot of good stuff. I don't think anchovies can be sold to, or not sold, given in to the community center, but I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'll be checking anyway, so I can check on the wiki. At the start, I might not have checked on the wiki. In fact, I didn't even know there was a wiki to check, but now I do, and I check it every so often. Because I've already had my first file. That's actually been deleted since then. Unfortunately, there was a thing that unfortunately happened, and my first ever Stardew Valley file has been erased. That was quite a while ago. That was like 2 years or something ago. But it was still sad at the time. But we're getting got that timing wrong. But yeah, hopefully this will be a good day of fishing. I don't really like fishing because it can be kind of boring. It can, but like it drags out the day a lot because when you're actually fishing, time doesn't pass. You know, it just keeps going. No, sorry. Let me just say that. It doesn't pass. It just freezes, and then you just have a really long video. So, for example, a Stardew Valley day might be like 16 minutes, but then that's extended to like, I don't know, like a really long time. That'd be like double the time because half of the time you're fishing. Especially if you're catching like legendary fish and you're really struggling, but he's not just out of your grasp. That'd just waste the whole hour or something. Imagine if someone like I haven't seen this yet, but I would really like to see someone just struggling trying to catch a legendary fish for like an hour. That'd be funny. And like the whole time he's really trying and he nearly gets it. That'd be a strange video. But someone's probably done it. I know someone's got all iridium quality things, like someone's got full iridium quality legendary fish. I went for the treasure chest, but I didn't manage to get it. That's really annoying. We could have got like a weapon or something there, but didn't manage to do that. But that's okay. Let's see what else we get. Got a new fish. Hopefully we will manage to get this. It wasn't a very hard fish, let's be honest. And let's go back in for another dive. So let's see. I don't know what else are we gonna want to do. So we unlock the. I know that we unlock the mines on day 5, which will hopefully be good. Oh look, there's a heron. Oh, that's good. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fish till I don't have enough energy, because time passes kind of strange in this time, so I don't want to waste the whole video just fishing, because that's kind of boring. So we'll probably sell this. I want to try to do 2 days instead of just 1. I did 1 day in the last video, but I was planning to do 2. So I might actually, I'll get 1 more fish and then I'll probably leave. But yeah, we'll see what happens. That is not a fish, but I think I'm still gonna leave. I'm gonna do a wee bit of work on the farm and then go to bed. Honestly, we really want to get into the main bit of content, if anything. I'm also gonna want one of these. I'm just gonna eat like a heron or something. That'll get a wee bit more energy back. We want shells or like clams, because what we can do is pretty much we can do a thing where we just get more stuff. That doesn't make any sense. We can put it into the community center. And now I also want that, but yeah, I kind of want this because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get any more. Clams are pretty common. I guess I'll find more, so we'll donate this. Eventually, I might put it in a chest right now. We can just go over here. So what we'll do is we'll go over here. I'll go to bed and then, well, we might do a wee bit of work on the farm until we don't have any energy left, because we may as well use it. So let's donate. We have 1 of these. We'll just put it there. No rewards just yet. No books. I'm not gonna read to you many of the books. You could pause the video if you want. Actually, just wanna say hello to Jazz, maybe Vincent as well. I think we already have, but I'll talk to Jazz. Because, you see, Jazz is hard to get because we need to go out of our way and go to Marnie, and I don't feel like doing that. So we'll just go back to the farm. Oh, there's Sam as well. We haven't met him. We'll go do to be decoy. We'll go around here. Basically, if we meet anyone we haven't seen, and we're not going out of our way to see them, but they're there, then I'll probably just say hi. So anyway, let's go back to the farm. I also, something I'm gonna want to do is organize my inventory, because as you know, this is not the nicest inventory management I've ever done. So what we'll do is we'll put in the sardine, a few of those, flounders, anchovy. I'm pretty sure I can't put anchovy. Yeah, actually, we'll also sell the anchovy. I think sardine is the only fish that can be put into the community centre. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to chop down a few trees. I'm not going to chop down the stumps though, because I'm pretty sure that was one of the things that you probably shouldn't do, because it wastes a ton of energy. It's not good. So let's chop down this tree. Very nice. It's really strange. I don't like it's strange starting again playing Stardew Valley, because I think I've only really done one save file, and I'm not really I forget what it feels like to be in the middle of a game, to be in at the point where you're halfway through the mines or something. I forget what that's kind of like. So anyway, we're getting quite low on energy, so I think I'm just gonna kind of turn back now. We'll put all the stuff in the chest. We can actually afford another chest, although I don't know if I'm gonna do that. So yeah, yeah. So there we go. We'll just go to bed now. I didn't even check the weather or fortune or any of that, but I probably will tomorrow. There you go, +1 fishing. At the start of the game, it doesn't really matter, to be honest, your luck or what weather it's going to be like. If it's raining though, that is going to be good, because near the start, I don't think if it's wet, that is ever a bad thing. Tell me if it's wet, is there ever a bad thing with it? Anyway, it's wet today though, which is good, and it's really lucky, so this is going to be a good day. Look at it, we don't even have to water. Look how much energy we got. What I'd say we're gonna do though now, I'm thinking, what do we need to do? We need to fish up a little bit. We need to get some pond or river fish, and we're also gonna need to introduce some people who. Okay, I'm gonna want to check who haven't we seen? Okay, so Clint, Pam, Sebastian, Linus, Marnie, Wizard, and we also have Leah. Honestly, I think I'll meet Linus, and that's probably it. I think, honestly, we'll say hello to them when they come by, but that's pretty much it. But since we're going up here to get some fish, we may as well say hello to Linus. So yeah, well, the reason we're pretty much in these days, in these first starting days, you might have like 1 or 2 instances where you're able to get a lot of things. So what we're gonna want to do is get a ton of stuff for the community center. We're gonna want to get a little bit of money, but honestly, money is not really what you want to focus on at the very start if you're wanting to complete the game. That's not really what you focus on, but yeah. But anyway, I remember this used to be like my favorite fishing spot. I always came here and just fished. I had like a little chest up there or something. I cut down that tree or something like that. But yeah. But anyway, now that we're fishing is not the most interesting subject, so we'll talk about other things. I just wanna say actually real quick, I'm just a plan with my channel, what I'm gonna do with it. I don't know if you're just coming for the Stardew content, or maybe like I don't know if you're just coming for this like let's play, or you're an active watcher of my channel. But no matter what, I'll tell you. So what I kind of plan to do is I'm gonna do like a whole let's play. I'm gonna do a ton of Stardew Valley videos. Might also do streams. I'm able to do streams. I just don't do them a lot. They're not all too good quality because unfortunately I live in an area where I don't have the best internet signal, but I think we can live with it. So another thing we're gonna want to do is I'm gonna play other games as well, but that might be in quite the far future, you know. I'm gonna play Stardew for like about a year or two, to be honest, like quite a long time, until 2 other games come out. I have 2 other games that I'm gonna want to play. One of them is a game called Eastward. It looks pretty similar to Stardew Valley. Art-wise, it's different, but honestly it looks a little bit better. I'm not saying Stardew Valley's art looks bad. It looks actually pretty nice, pretty beautiful art, and I kind of like it. But like this was made by like an indie team rather than just like one person. It was made by like a small group of people. So you'd have like artists and stuff. But basically, what we're doing is we're gonna play that game. It's more of a puzzle side game, but it actually there's a bit of combat. There's a bit of other stuff. It looks like a pretty good game. And I might do a few other games across the time. They might not all be similar to Stardew Valley, but most of them will hopefully be. I'm gonna aim for all of them to be pretty similar to Stardew Valley, because that's obviously probably what you're here to watch, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, so it's currently 10:30 in the morning, and we're just catching fish, which isn't the most interesting, but hopefully it is okay. Honestly though, if we could catch like a catfish, I don't know if we can actually here. If we go down, actually yeah, we might try and catch a catfish. Yeah, okay. We'll catch one more fish here, and then we'll go down and try and catch a catfish, because you can only catch a catfish here. You can't do it anywhere else. So like, you can't catch a catfish when it's not raining, and you have to do it in spring. So this is like the perfect time. So we're gonna go. We've also got some bullheads. I don't know if some of those are for the goods thing, the community center, but I'll save one, and if it's not, I'll just sell it. It's not that hard to do. But we'll go up here on a bridge or something, and I'll go for fishing for catfish, because catfish is, I know, for the community center, because like that is one of the hardest things to get for the community center at the start of the game. I don't even know like if a catfish comes. It is a hard fish to catch at the very start. Like even if you're pretty experienced, it's like a low level legendary fish at the start of the game. Pam's also there. If we aren't able to catch a fish, I'll just see if I can talk to her. And that's that. So I'll just move over here because we had to talk to her anyway, so that was pretty handy. So we'll just get to fishing. Hopefully we'll encounter a catfish. Don't know if you have to be a certain level. Sometimes you have to be a certain fishing level. Oh no, you don't. No, you don't. Here's a catfish. This is definitely a catfish. Ooh, it's a pretty tense moment. I know it's just fishing, but it can be pretty tense as well. What? Okay, never mind. I know some fish, as I was saying, can only be caught at a certain fishing level. For example, like the legends can only be caught if you're like level 10, maybe level 9, but somewhere around there. So, you know, it can be pretty annoying if you're not the right level. But yeah, oh look, I got an achievement. That's pretty nice. I know usually in Stardew Valley, or at least in the Switch, that you aren't able to actually unlock achievements, like, for the system. Like, if you are looking at another person's profile, you'll see, like, you don't know how far I am through it because you can't see all the things that I'm doing. Oh look, there's a shad. A shad's actually very good. What'll I do? I'll just throw that away. But yeah, as I was saying, what was I saying? I forget. But anyway, we'll move on. So what we have is that, so we got a shad there. A shad's actually very good because a shad I know can also only be caught in the rain. Maybe in spring. It's not as hard as catfish though. But a shad is definitely its for the community center. So that is good. We ran into that. Hopefully we'll get many more to come. Honestly, I can just bin that. I think we might need a smallmouth bass. We're gonna need a chub, a carp, maybe a bullhead as well. So we're gonna need a lot for the community center. The community center is hard to do, but I definitely would not recommend or do Joja Mart. I've done that once, and that actually was, like, if anyone remembers, quite a long time ago, there was a time where over there in the, actually no, it was your name. It was an item ID glitch. A lot of people know about it, to be honest, but it's since patched. And here's a oh no. So anyway, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by a catfish. Basically, there was an item ID glitch. It's now patched, so you can't do it anymore. But I was at the time that it wasn't patched, so I used it, and that's how I got the achievement of the Joja Mart. I probably could do it now the actual way, but you know, it's not the nicest achievement, to be honest. Although honestly, if I could say what's really not a nice achievement, it is Factor's Challenge. But we don't talk about that because we only have good vibes here, and that is not good vibes. Let me tell you, Factor's Challenge is brutal, and I do not like it. I've tried it, and I've got kind of far. I've got far doing it normally, if you know what I mean. But yeah, we got righteous. We actually got quite good stuff. I'm not really feeling rice though, to be honest. Geodes though, I'm kind of feeling some geodes. I'm gonna replace the carp with it, and we might be able to run over there. We have only a little bit of time left, actually. Yeah. Okay, I think we'll make it, but I'm glad we got that when we did. So now we can process them. Right, and we don't have enough room. What will we throw out? Oh, I don't want to throw out anyone. I mean, what can we do? Can we? No, we can't. Well, we'll talk to him anyway because we haven't talked to him, and we'll leave. At least we can store them away, which is a good thing. But that's kind of annoying. So anyway, I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna leave back to the farm. I'm gonna store some of those fish, sell some of those fish, and hopefully we'll get a good amount of money. Honestly, we need to save up for a backpack. I think that's gonna be our first thing that we're gonna want to do. That'll be our main priority because, I mean, a backpack is essential. We're close to. I honestly, I think we'll be able to afford it pretty much like now, once we sell all these things. But still, it can be kind of annoying. We'll sell the good quality shad, and we'll put all of these in here. And there we go. I'm gonna waste, well, not waste, but I'm gonna use all the rest of my stamina, my energy, just chopping down trees, getting wood. I also get a little bit of the old rocks, stones, get some fiber, get some fiber in me. Oh look, there's a wee frog. So we're gonna be chopping down some trees, getting some wood. Hopefully we will have a very good time. And yeah, so yeah, we're not doing too much at the moment. Although I will be ending this video very shortly. It's been going on for a reasonable amount of time. If you're still watching, by the way, thank you for sticking with me, because the start of the game can be a little bit hard to watch. And I understand if you aren't having the most exciting or exuberant time, but it's only a start and you might want to see a journey. Which I wouldn't blame you, because journey can be interesting. But anyway, we'll go to bed and we'll end the day. So that was pretty nice. So what we're gonna want to do, this is level 2, so we've leveled up, and let's see this. So we got quite a lot of money from that, which is very good. And we have day 4, right? So I'm gonna leave this there, and we'll move on. So I do hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, make sure to watch the new ones when they come out. I'll have a new one next week. And until then, have a good day, and goodbye.